Hello and welcome back to Football Tactics and Glory and Manchester's journey to the Premier League. My name is Rio, and today we are starting up Season 4 of Manchester's journey. Last season we finished 7th overall. We had a very up and down season. The beginning got derailed by injuries and suspensions, and we didn't have the depth to keep going. And so this is our team at the moment. We got some contract situations we're going to have to look at in a few months, but it's a pretty solid team until we get to this bench area where we got a bunch of players who are zero-class players. We also have to look at two of our aging players here. We got Scruggs, who is going to have to leave in less than a month, and O'Donnell, who has until past the midpoint of the season, I believe. And so we're still aging, and we do have players that are likely going to take their place in Greer and Thornton, respectively, but they're still zero-class players, and we need to get them in to actually play them in that time. But we're going to be starting off against Newark here. And Newark has that left forward. Been playing too many baseball games recently. And they've got a sweeper, just fairly solid regular team there. And we're gonna put Roman up. And how else are we going to change this up? Because we gotta block that path in. And having Shatter is important in the middle. So I guess we may bring Tompkins down there. Yeah, I'm always not entirely sure how to set up for there without weakening our middle defense too much. But I guess Tompkins can go there. Or would it make more sense to have Shatter in the position? We're gonna try this out to start, see how things are going. If we do get a lead quickly, or start losing by a fair amount, then Thornton and Greer are coming in, because we have to get those players their experience. So, my ambition for the season is to finish in the top 3. It's maybe not the most likely thing, because, well, our results so far have been mixed in the 3rd league, but I think we can get up to the 2nd league and then hopefully challenge to stay up there. Anyways, Manchester versus Newark. A new season begins. And we're entering a kind of transitional stage, I'd say. So Thacker is going to pass out to Calvert. And Calvert's going to break in. Gets by Magana. Can he keep it from Emmons? Yes, he can. Calvert on goal against Swain. Better than 50-50. We'll go for the Canada shot. And it's saved out of bounds by Swain. Roman is our default player there. And Olsen, of course, will take position in front. And Calvert will help out in the back. Because O'Donnell isn't a central forward at the moment. So he doesn't have the head play. Olsen loses the middle, but keeps the front post. Calvert loses that. And Olsen puts it away to give Manchester the lead, 1-0. Now let's see how our defensive setup challenges them. The lofted pass by Johns goes towards Crow. Doesn't quite reach him, so Crow comes over. And what's his plan now? Just moves off to the side. And this is the situation we got Bowers for. Bowers takes it, and is just going to hold this one. Lance moves in. Lance moves over and goes for the slide tackle and successfully takes it away. And Lance moves up and goes for the long shot. Scruggs kicks it away. The long pass goes to Thacker. Thacker passes to Calvert, and Calvert is going to hold this one. Way goes for the tackle and does take it away, just barely. Now, what is Way's plan? The lofted pass gets much closer than you'd expect with Lance. So Lance moves up. Tompkins goes for the slide tackle, gets it away. Does a lofted pass towards Roman. It doesn't quite get there. And Thacker's attempted tackle does not succeed. So I guess Bowers is going to move up. And Whipple moves off to the side here. The lofted pass does not get to him. They were trying to set up that cannon shot. And they're going to bring up Brandt instead. So Doss comes up, takes it away. And we're going to go over to Bowers because he has the higher control and they have to move people to get to him. Although Lance could come up, and that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to bring Lance up, go for the slide tackle, and it is not successful. Bowers tries to get it to O'Donnell, doesn't quite work. O'Donnell comes up and is going to hold this one. And Lance actually moves away, which is good. Emmons comes up. Emmons gets the tackle and moves out to the side. So they're trying to set up a last attack here. Bowers will move in the way to try and prevent any of the passes that Emmons would do. Gets it to Johns. Johns does a lofted pass, and that is not going to work out for them as Whipple takes the ball and takes us to halftime with Manchester in the lead 1-0. So that first half worked out pretty well. We took advantage of our one really good chance on goal with Olsen heading one in and managed to stop them on defense, but we'll have to see if we can keep that up in the second half. Here we go. Johns goes for the lofted pass, gets it to Crow. Crow moves in and goes for the shot, and it's saved by Hodges out of bounds. They're putting Maynard in there. Johns. Huh. They're putting Johns over there. That's a bit strange. Well, Shader will help out there. Tompkins go in back. They might be going over for Crow, but we'll just have to see what their plan is. And it looks like they are, but Shatter's got a chance to intercept that now. And he does. Nicely done by Shatter. And that level 3 long pass is going to be very helpful this season, I think. And, future seasons. So Calvert is going to get a chance to break in again. Gets by the sweeper. And can't get it by the center defender. And Olsen moves to the side. And they've really put quite the gap between the defense and the midfield. Way moves out and holds it. Yeah, not much else I think we can do there. Way goes for the lofted pass. It doesn't quite get to Brandt. Brandt now takes it. And what's his plan? Moves up. So that's not a press if he takes that. Bowers gets it. And Bowers can't quite get it to those players, so he's passing out to O'Donnell. And O'Donnell is holding this one. Can he keep it from Upton? Yes, he can. O'Donnell keeps it from Upton. Way moves back. And we're just going to have O'Donnell break in to prevent Upton intercepting any passes we would do. And the cannon shot from O'Donnell is saved out of bounds. We've got ourselves another corner. And we're going with the same setup as before. Swain, again, has very low control for a goalie, so if we could get a shot on goal, we've got quite the chance. Can Olsen finish another one here? And it's knocked out of bounds. We have another corner. I don't know who that was, but they stopped our plan. We had a good shot lined up. And this time they're actually going with Way first. So Olsen could not get that front post position that we love. Oh, nope, he does get the front post position. And Olsen puts it away to put Manchester up 2-0. And Thornton will be coming in for Tompkins, and Greer is coming in for O'Donnell. The lofted pass does get to Crow. Crow comes in and can't get it by Scruggs. Shatter gets it over to Roman. Roman is just going to pass it to O'Donnell, and O'Donnell will hold this one and try and keep it from Upton and Magana. But Upton takes it away. Upton's lofted pass goes towards Whipple, doesn't quite get there. And Lance comes back to take it. Shatter's tackle does not succeed. But Shatter is motivated now and still can't take it. So Bowers has to come over to take it, but Lance now has a good chance to just take it right back. Maynard comes presses. Lance, no, Whipple goes for the tackle. There's very few actions left, though. And Whipple goes for the shot, and Shatter knocks it away easily. We're not going to get our players in, unfortunately. I'm going to do a lofted pass that doesn't quite get to Thacker. Bowers gets it. Does the same thing. And it gets to Johns. And Thacker will just go for the tackle to end the game. Manchester starts off Season 4 with a 2-0 victory over Newark. Olsen, the hero of the game, with 2 goals headed in, and the defense held up quite well. Thacker's so close to leveling up, and because he was the 3rd man of the match, he does. Olsen, Bowers, Thacker. Good crew. And Bowers is close to an upgrade for the defending midfield archetype. Same for Roman. He's getting up there. Scruggs, I don't think, is going to get to the sweeper. We're going to miss him. But a nice, solid victory to start off. And Jackson beat Anchorage 3-2. Concord. Oh dear, they aren't happy. They were demoted. They beat Boise 8-1. Columbia beat Montpelier 3-2. San Jose beat Montgomery 4-0, and Little Rock beat Birmingham 4-2. That places us in 4th at the moment. And for once, we have someone in the top 10 for goals. We'll see if that actually lasts. Roman had 2 assists there? Oh yeah, because the crosses. Bowers, Shatter, and Scruggs, and of course, Hodges with his 1 save on the 1 shot that actually got towards goal. So our next game is against Columbia, who just finished up winning their first game. And we'll see how things go against them. They do have a sweeper, but they've got a rather weak right side of their defense, which corresponds with our left forward, which is not good for them. They do have a left forward, so we're going to have to do a similar setup as before to prevent the break-in, and a bunch of center midfielders. They're a solid team. There's a reason they're up here, but I think we can beat them and keep things rolling at the beginning of our 4th season as a football club. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Leave a like if you did. Comment below any thoughts on the season or just the game. And I will see you all next time. Have a great day and happy gaming.